Because Aaron's shit talking.
I mean, I'm fine. I'm fine.
Am I wrong? I'm fine with Aaron shit talking, but that's why we have notifications.
Here we go. Adding pictures, hanging out, playing Commander at Chris,
Commander
at the Maverick Girl, and at Carson. Look at me putting people's Twitter handles into the thumbnail. Conveniently being in front of me. Playing Commander. Will we all learn previous life lessons?
Never.
And kill Carson first. Find out this.
You better get ready.
Oh, y'all having a Johnny too?
.tv/Cass Wiley.
I have to kill Lenny in every game we play together first.
I actually don't think Carson is the Logan, which is the best way I can refer to the person you have to murder first.
That is accurate.
But it's fun pretending he's the Logan.
You can pretend. You can pretend many things.
I will say Carson's not putting his commanders into spell table, though, which is really...
It's true.
That's how he does it.
Interesting.
It's because I'm still deciding, actually.
Hi, everybody. Hi, Nitsua. Hi, Scrap Trawlers. Hi, CNC Power Hour.
Holy shit. Hey, Austin.
Hi, Austin.
That's Nitsua.
Oh, because it's... I remember this now.
Yeah.
It's the name backwards. I've had this conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We did it. We got there.
I think I've had this now explained to me 3 times.
That sounds right. He and I play Among Us on Thursdays.
I think I have played Among Us.
Have you been a part of that group like once?
Once or twice, maybe.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Back when it was all I wanted to do with every waking hour was to play Among Us. I think it was
when that was the thing.
Back then, that was a thing. And before I realized that I really...
Fall Guys?
I skipped Fall Guys. I do remember it, though.
I played Fall Guys for like a month, which I guess is how long Fall Guys was played.
I think I made it a week. I was just like,
yeah, but see,
I
Hi,
am
Aaron.
bad at this.
Thank you for the
It felt like it
follow,
was like-
Randerson, Mr. Anderson, 23. I got it. I figured it out.
Mr. Anderson. You did it. All right.
Mr. Anderson.
M. Randerson is where I'm at. What was I saying? There was something. Oh yeah. I realized that I don't like doing tasks in Among Us. Is I think where my great flaw is an Among Us player. I live to be the murderer and to be an imposter. Nothing else in life brings me more joy than playing that role. But
in the most on-brand Kess move possible, he's not having fun if he's not committing crimes.
Yeah, exactly.
Makes sense.
But then the tasks, I'm always just I don't know what to do. I just want to do my task, and I don't have object permanence. So I also am hey Hagen. I also just forget and miss out on oh yeah, I saw the murderer go murder that person, but I don't remember their color.
Yeah, it's I definitely saw something happen, but I have no idea who was involved.
Yep.
Hashtag Kes Bang Bang. We do need to do a Commander Kes Bang Bang evening. But I guess it'd be the 4 of y'all and then me talking over you.
Yeah, that would be kind of weird because there's 5 of us and Whitney, and then you're the...
Well, there's 4 and Whitney.
Right.
Yeah. 5 plus Whitney. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, it would be a weird number for Commander.
Well, Whitney doesn't play Commander, so we can.
No, I know, but even if you were involved somehow, there's 5 people who play Magic and Kes Bang Bang.
Yes. I'm hyped to see Carson Agenix Kes deck. I'm hyped to see anyone's Kes deck. That's the life I live. 7. Okay, so let's do intros. Hello, I am Alex Kessler. I'm your host. This is the MMCast Commander live stream. We do it every Monday at 7:30, and then it lives on YouTube indefinitely, as long as Slobs doesn't mess up and randomly cancel the stream halfway through, and then we come back, and then we have to stop doing it on YouTube because for some reason YouTube freaks everything out. We do also YouTube content on the regular. I have 3 wonderful guests today. Ben is not here today. He took the day off. First, we have Chris Von Doom.
How's it going?
We have the Maverick Girl.
Hello.
And we have Carson.
Hello.
And then in a second, I'm going to give each of them a moment to delve into what deck they're playing and what they do, along with where you can find them on the internet and all of the good shouting out parts of this experience. But first, I want to please check out our Patreon, patreon.com/theMMcast. It's why we're able to do live streams. It's also, for the last 2 months, we've been doing once a day content, which has been really intense, and we're probably going to slow down a bit. Partially because it's expensive and we can't afford it. But if you can check out our Patreon, we're trying to raise money to try and be able to make that more of a thing we do forever. So definitely check that out. You can get cool content there, as well as also if you subscribe here, that goes to that as well. And if you're just joining for the first time, please follow. We do this every Monday, 7:30 p.m. PSD, every week. Commander content. And big thank you to Wizards. I got the big cool Kaldheim box thing. I'm wearing the shirt right now. It's really sick. It comes with a fake cassette tape, pseudo flash drive, which was really cool and very cute. And now to our guests who have way cooler things to talk about than me shouting out a bunch of stuff. First, in a different order, Maverick Girl, can you please tell people whom you are, where they can find you, and about the deck you're playing?
I am Kendra Smith, the Maverick Girl, and obviously you find me on the usual spots, Twitter, the Maverick Gal, because somebody stole my username before, and I can't get access to it. But I'm also on Twitch at twitch.tv/the Maverick Girl, and I write articles every week for coolstuffinc.com. So you can find those every Wednesday. And I'm here playing my classic deck, my favorite. I've been playing this deck over a decade now, and it's great. It's my favorite. It's my baby. It's Sharoom the Hegemon. Now, this isn't some crazy combo nonsense. It does win by comboing, but after we've had a nice long game of Magic, I don't just, oh, I've got the kill, here it is, everybody dies on turn 3. It's happened once. I don't like doing it though. So we're just we're here to have fun. That's all I care about.
All right, and Chris.
Yeah, I'm Chris. I'm playing Ukima Kuzar tonight. Nothing super crazy. I took the infinite combo out of the deck. If you play Allurin and Cavern Harpy with Ukima, you can kind of just win right then and there. I took that out for tonight. This is more of a Voltron and a little bit of a Blink deck. A little bit of Infect, because, why not, since it can. For anyone who doesn't know me, you can find me on Twitter at ChrisVonDoom1, because apparently there's another, and I have to find him. But yeah, I don't really do much outside of kind of just hang out, run my mouth about MTG and what I think about the world. And apparently enough people think that's interesting that I've got quite a cool group following me.
Cool. I live for helping friends defeat the people that have taken their screen name that doesn't have numbers. I think the best one is we convinced if anyone knows Corbin Hostler,
Yeah,
who,
I think I remember this.
yeah, they we found the person who had just C Hostler versus C Hostler 18 or 88, I think is what it was, and then I tweeted at them being yo, you should give up your thing, because they hadn't tweeted in 20 years, and then they checked it and tweeted at me and were oh yeah, I'd totally give this up. And
you were damn, that was so easy.
I was this is great, living for this. So
I'm into it.
Basically everyone should tweet at both at Chris Von Doom and at the Maverick Girl on Twitter and be yo, these other people need it more than you. And then last but not least, Carson, aka C Massive 13.
I chose to have the numbers in my name. That was a choice.
Stop Bucket's feature.
Anyway, yeah, exactly. Thank you, Kendra. So I'm playing my Progenitus Voltron deck. It's supposed to win through Progenitus commander damage, featuring Altar by the wonderful Shivan Altars. If you're not familiar with her work, go check her out on Twitter, Facebook, whatever. But yeah, it's Jormungandr before we had a card for Jormungandr. That's it. That's the tweet.
We don't have the card. Do you have to change the deck?
That's not true. Just saying.
Anyway, Progenitus Voltron. That's the deck. That's what the deck is. We got enablers. We got. Yeah, it should be a fun time.
Okay.
We got stuff.
Eventually, you'll
got
have
things and stuff.
a
stuff and
big
things.
friendo that has protection from everything, and we should be afraid of that moment. All right, and I am playing Vadrok.
Hopefully, yeah.
This deck leans into the mutate mechanic. It's a lot of Jessica things. It's a deck that is about taking stuff in play and putting it in my graveyard, and then putting it back into play, and then putting it back into my graveyard, and then putting it back into play, which is apparently how I play Magic in all formats. So I'm excited. Hopefully everyone else is excited, and I'm going to try my hardest not to take one long turn halfway towards the end of the game. And I'm going to keep my hand. And once again, please, everyone follow all of our wonderful guests. They're great on all social things that you may interact with. Probably Twitter, since we all came from my Twitter, and so that means you use Twitter, which it's all full circle. All right, now to see who goes first, I'm going to randomize things, and then I'm going to roll a die. So don't pay attention to the randomization. Now I'm going to roll, and it's a 2. So actually, it is in the order that we have. So it's Carson, then me, then Chris, then Kendra, and then it'll keep going in that order, because that's how Magic works. Unless one of you are playing one of the weird... There's that artifact, right? There's a thing that lets you change turn order, at least one.
Is.
Just you wait. I'm gonna play a topsy-turvy.
I would be so hyped if we were able to pull that off. Just would never get it right and would go not when it's my turn.
That's
all
true.
of the time. All right, we have one. We have at least one person voting for Chris. Ooh, quads. The quad squad is here as well. All right.
Okay.
So Carson,
is everybody ready? Does everybody have a good enough 7?
I am keeping my hand.
Check. Probably do that.
I do.
If you're into that, Kendra, you could just keep a blind 7. Power play.
I mean,
yeah, really strong move. This is actually a good hand. Though. I'm gonna keep this.
Dope. Sounds like everybody's ready then. So I will draw for turn, and I will play this Steam Vents tapped. Pass.
Oh, it's my turn. I will draw. Yes. I will play this Tundra, and I will pass.
I will draw.
Just for chat, just so I make sure we're good. I'm hearing weird feedback in my headphones, but I believe that no one else can hear it. So if you can let me know if you all in chat hear it as well. We do not have Ben today. He took the day off. He's off gallivanting. I gave him the project, so we're releasing a watermelon sprinkler, which is like a backyard toy that shoots water up into the air. That's like an inflatable watermelon this summer, and I need him to make a watermelon sprinkler, watermelon sugar cover, and so that's what he's working on right now. I don't know if he's actually doing that, but we can hope.
I'm gonna do my water grave tapped. I'm gonna pass.
There it is. All right, we're gonna play a nice, fancy little command tower and pass the turn.
Let's do Scalding Tarn. I will crack said Scalding Tarn, pay a life, and go fetch, and I'll pass while I'm finding some sort of shock land. Kess, you're up.
I will draw a card. I will play this here Plains, and then I will play a Baby Godzilla. Ruin Reborn, who is actually Polywog Symbiote. Polywog. Please only be one Polywog in Magic. There is Polywog Symbiote. So each creature spell I cast costs 1 less to cast if it has Mutate, and then whenever you cast a creature spell, if it has Mutate, draw a card, then discard a card. I didn't realize until just now that this doesn't require me to do the mutation part of the effects for this card to do its thing. You can just regularly cast them. And I'm done.
Cool.
Thanks, Onyxia the Dragon. We're glad you caught the stream as well. Sorry, I'm gonna go through me talking. I apologize, people playing.
You're good. A Talisman of Dominance. And I'll pass after that.
Getting a Blood Crypt into play tapped.
Thank you for the follow, Elysin. Elysin?
Right, we're gonna play a nice, lovely little Azorius Chancery. Pick up this lovely command tower. I'm gonna move to end step. I have 8 cards in hand. I am going to discard this lovely little Darksteel Forge.
Squint
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about
it. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Yeah.
Everything's fine.
Okay.
Lo-fi vibes. Shroom is one of the like OG combo commanders.
Draw. Let's do.
Thanks for the follow, A. Bockley.
My own command tower, and let's do Fires of Yavimaya.
Fires, the OG, the classic.
Thank you for the follow, Cosmos.
Can't beat it.
2000.
Can't be beat.
We got Fires of Yavimaya.
Yes.
I don't know if I like that being a thing that is out in the world that I have to be worried about. I am going to play. Hall of Heliod, and then I'm going to cast Frantic Search and drop some cards on my lap. So draw 2 cards and discard 2 cards, untap up to 3 lands. Draw 1, 2. And I will discard Ancestral Visions and this here Aether Spellbomb. No, I won't. That seems silly. And then this here Reliquary. I like all these cards. This is hard. Actually, I'm going to discard Path to Exile. Yeah, now you know my whole hand. Untap all of these, and then I'm going to play this Aether Spellbomb. And then pass the turn.
Your hand, please, and thank you.
Let me just provide you with all of the info.
Cool. I'm going to drop an island, and I would just run out Ukima.
Kendra's playmat is holding a big nut. That is true.
That's a large acorn.
Just one big acorn. Or small person. It looks like there's
Could
fairy
both.
wings involved. So I'm leaning towards...
It's a Dryad from Ravnica Allegiance.
Okay, no, that's just a big acorn.
Yep.
That's a tree, not a fairy wing on the left side. Okay, putting things together. It is your turn, Kendra, I believe.
Yes.
There it is. All right, what we got here? Deck need to stop.
And then Ukima is can't be blocked whenever when it leaves the battlefield. It deals X damage to target player, and you gain X life, where X is its power.
I will play this Glacial Fortress and pass on the turn. So, how excited are you all for Kaldheim?
I'm really hyped. It looks
We're pretty hyped.
Really cool.
I'm gonna tap 4 and play Joda, Archmage Eternal. Yeah, I'll pass to cast. No attacks.
I will sacrifice Aether Spellbomb to draw a card.
I think the showcase art is officially eclipsed. Ikoria is my favorite style of this. Like since they've started doing the showcase, like they're just really good.
Yeah,
I could buy that. Kendra, your preview card is sick as hell.
I love it.
Yeah,
it's so good.
I am going to
that's it. That's Twilight of the Thunder God.
Play.
That's the album cover.
It's just metal.
It's right there. It's free real estate.
And I get the Norse pagan, gets to sit here and actually go off about Norse mythology with a preview card. Like, what is not to love about this?
Seems good.
Yeah.
Seems pretty good.
I'm going to play the redheaded stepchild of this entire deck, which is the one mutate creature that doesn't have an artwork that's full art.
Oh, no.
Souvenir Snatcher. I did get a bunch of cool, that are not here yet, altered sleeves to help make that happen a little bit more like the world. I'm going to trigger Baby Godzilla to draw a card and discard a card. It is going to be Faithless Looting. And then I am going to pass my turn.
Notably banned in Modern.
Yes. And also
good.
the artwork with Dak in it, who's notably dead in the story.
Yes.
But you wouldn't know it.
Well, the trailer. It's in the trailer.
Oh, yeah, that's right. It was in the trailer.
It is both the most important... It's probably the most, featured event of importance to not have a card.
Probably.
I'll draw up a Biden and Thassa.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll go to combat.
Where's Kiora when
Yep.
you need her?
Yeah, thanks for inviting me, man. I'm gonna hit you for a quick 2.
It's unblockable. It's an unblockable 2/2.
It is unblockable.
Cool.
2/2.
I will take 2.
And I will draw a card.
I could have pathed it. I could have spell bombed it. There's so many things I could have done to it this whole time.
Could have.
You just.
Could have, but you didn't.
I didn't.
Second main, I'll play land for turn, and I will drop another island. And I'll pass.
You'll pass.
I'm
It's
really glad that we didn't get Viking as a creature type. That was one thing I was kind of anxious about. I'm like, there's so many more elegant ways to do that.
Instead, we got Phyrexians.
Yep,
Just
sure
one.
did.
Which
Just one.
I think we needed that. I disagree.
I'm okay with the Phyrexian as a creature type.
The fact that they've now gone back and added creature types to like weird stuff like aristocrat or whatever, or not lord. Yeah, aristocrat, right?
Ooh,
Noble. They've done noble.
No, they did Noble and Warlock.
Yeah.
For Call Time.
And
We're
it
gonna
feels like
play
they could do
this nice
Praetor
little
and
font
Phyrexian.
of mythos here.
I do like that.
Who doesn't like a good font of mythos? Am I right?
Me, the person who really would love red mana, loves that font.
Says also the person who has the reliquary tower sitting happy on their battlefield.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pass the turn after that.
Innocent whistling.
See, I've got this lovely little wasteland here, and it'd be a real shame if something were to happen to that reliquary tower.
I did see that.
The real shame. So that font of mythos, does that allow everybody to draw extra cards? It's been a while since I've
Yes.
You draw 3 cards a turn?
Yes.
It's double Howling Mine.
Double Howling Mine, you say? That's interesting. I am going to play Sun Petal Grove tapped.
Yeah, so while you play, I'm going to explain Warlock and Noble. So they added Warlock because they realized that they had 4 spellcaster classes. So Shaman, Wizard,
Witch.
Not Witch. It was Cleric and I'm missing
Shaman,
one.
Wizard, Cleric.
And Shaman, Wizard, Cleric, and then it's Druid and Druid. But
Yeah.
they didn't have a 5th one, and because Magic is a game of cycles of 5, they realized they needed a 5th spellcaster, and Black was the one missing something, and so to cover witches and warlock and like dark magic users, they created Warlock. We had like a very long podcast episode where Ben and Michael were very mad they added Warlock because they thought it just like was unnecessary, and then like a week later they like announced why, and that was why. And then I was like, haha, I was right all along. Carson, sorry, keep going.
Chris, 4 in the air.
I take no blocks.
Very well. That'll be the end of my turn.
Draw a card. You're not what I need. It's not what I need to go here.
Did you draw 3 cards?
Oh, I didn't draw 3 cards. That's so good.
So good.
Love
Did you find
that.
what you needed? Did you find what you needed?
I did not.
Hope you like those draws.
My
Cass.
kingdom for a mountain. Well, I mean, if we get to the point where it's problematic, I am going to cast this here Majestic Auricorn onto my Souvenir Snatcher. And I am going to steal. What type of mana does that tapped talisman make?
Black and blue.
That's not helpful. When a creature gain control of target non-creature artifact. I will take that Bident though.
Seems good.
In vengeance.
You sure will.
In vengeance for that 2 damage. Never call me not petty. Also, the only good artifact in play that's worth stealing. And then
you could steal the Font of Mythos.
Draw and discard a card and be a happy camper after doing so. And discard. Oh, and a game for life. That happens as well. Because welcome to the world of keeping track of mutate triggers. They're both 4/4s. I will then draw a card and discard a card. The card I'm going to discard is Windfall. And then I'm going to be the happy camper that I have become and play this here red Flipland using my shadow sleeve so we can all definitely see what it is. But it's the red-blue modal dual-face land. And then I'm going to get to... Do I want to do that? It's just like such a waste. I'll play that and then I will attack with this here bird. I'm going to attack Kendra because I already attacked. Oh, I guess I want to attack 2 people because I draw 2 cards. I'm going to attack Kendra with the bird and then I'm going to attack Carson with Baby Godzilla.
How much is Burb?
It's a 4/4 flyer.
Is Baby Godzilla
4/4 flyer vigilance. Baby Godzilla is just 1.
His terms are acceptable. You're on thin ice, Cass.
I'm drawing 2 more cards. And then I will end my turn.
Was either of those cards a red source?
No. But they both require a red source. I guess technically one of these in the long run is a red source.
Alright. So I'm going to draw for turn. Drawing an extra off the Font of Mythos, right?
2 extra.
2 extra.
Double Howling Mine.
Interesting. Alright.
Hey, Cosmosan. Yes. I thank you for loving the MMcast.
I'm going to just drop an Urborg.
Neat.
Ooh, all my lands are swamps.
Yeah.
Speaking of cycles, they should finish.
Sort of Feast and Famine.
Ooh, I would kill for
Ooh.
that cycle, actually. That would be so cool.
Wouldn't that be so cool?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're working on it, clearly. We got Modern Horizons 2 coming around the corner.
True.
Oh, no, not the swords. The swords being finished would be cool as well. I think we're talking about
I was
the
talking about
Urborg.
Urborg.
It would be cool to get a
Talking about
Urborg of every land. I would also love to see the remainder of the swords.
The swords, I am confident they're working on the swords.
They've like publicly said they are.
My personal
have
wish
they?
list, though,
Well, then.
for Modern Horizons 2 is still a dope-ass Grixis Mishra. Just saying.
Oh, that would be cool. For the record, the Mishra that does exist, there are some sweet commander lists you can build with them.
There are. I'm not saying they're not. I want a Mishra that kind of matches / mirrors Urza. Now that we have an Urza,
Sure.
I think that gap's too wide.
I would like a gaping void that matches Urza.
All right, I'm gonna go to combat.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm gonna hit Carson back for 4.
Oh, we got
Four,
a grudge match
you
going
say.
on.
Remember to keep track of that and them commanders damage.
The
4.
We are missing
say.
3 swords.
Yeah,
We're missing green, white, blue, black, and red, blue. No, green, black, blue, white, and red, green. Because we got red, black, and blue, white in Modern Horizons 1.
And I would assume we're going to see the remaining 3 in Modern Horizons 2. I can't imagine they'd print 2 and then just leave 1 hanging kind of thing.
Carson, you discard a card. I'm gonna tap my lands.
I discard a card.
I think it's a coin flip. I think it's one or the other. I have no idea.
Chromatic Ori discarded.
I also kind of feel like they're going to give us the allied Horizon Canopy lands.
Yeah.
Yep.
That'd be cool.
Yep.
Well, are we gonna get 2 rare land cycles? Because they promised the enemy fetches.
Yeah, I still imagine they would do that. Like, because that's kind of where my mindset is with that. Is because the whole shtick of Modern Horizons 1 was that it had no cards that were already previously printed in Modern.
Mm-hmm.
But so that excludes just like allied.
I'm gonna tutor for command tower. I'm gonna play that command tower.
That allied. That excludes allied Horizon Canopy lands because obviously Horizon Canopy was already printed in the Modern. But this allows them to do that. So I would assume there's a chance for it.
They also may not follow that rule. They don't have to follow that rule the second time, right? It could be.
That might have been just a gimmick for the first Modern Horizon.
Right, well, that's what I'm saying.
Farsi.
If they've already confirmed that they're reprinting the ally or the enemy fetch lands, which they did.
So they did, which was, thank God, frankly.
So that means they are allowing reprints this time around. So,
but it could be like that. Could be like this. Like who knows, right? That they could do the same thing they did with Snowlands and say the only reprint is Snowlands, or it could be they make up the rules as they go.
Yeah.
Which is technically how game design should work.
Ooh, so. I'm actually going to stop there. I'm going to pass after that.
Okay.
Farseeked, and then I demonic tutored 4 land. And, we're good.
So what kind of mana you got on tap there, Chris?
I have a island, I have my Urborg, and I have my Talisman of Dominance, which I'm going to put over here since there's a lot of glare on the other side.
Those are some poopy cards.
It's fun.
Boy howdy.
Boy howdy.
I have, all of 2 non-land cards in my hand. What do? What am I doing here? I have to think about this for a second. Sorry, folks.
No problem.
It's okay.
Yeah.
What do? I got a card. I'm trying to decide if I want to use it or not.
I'm just putting on new Baby Yoda pop sockets onto my cell phone as we wait. Here, I can do it on camera.
Please do.
I already have one, but I'm a person who double pop sockets because I'm an insane person.
It sounds right.
We can get really silly.
The math checks out.
They did the math. We're going to go 3. Thirst for Knowledge. We're gonna go.
Yep.
That's good.
Yep. I now can cast the red counterspell, so beware.
I'm going to discard lovely. So I'm going to discard a Thopter Assembly.
Cool.
I'm going to play an Arcane Sanctum. And then I'm going to discard 2 Vivid Lands and pass the turn.
Cool. 2 extra cards for the Font of Mythos.
Yep.
Which, according to spell table for me, is a Brine Shaman. So I appreciate that.
Nice. I will bring up Font of Mythos. That seems to be the most relevant card. I guess Joda is in play, and you have all 5 colors. Seems scary. What does Joda's Avenger do? 0 until end of turn, Joda's Avenger gets -1/-1, gains a choice of double stripe, protection from red, vigilance, or shadow.
That's cool.
Yeah. You could be playing that instead, Carson. That would be way more fair of a card.
Well, I could do that. I think what I'm going to do instead.
I think opposition agents in this stream are... Actually, I have no idea. I know Carson for sure isn't playing one. I am not playing Blake.
No.
Sounds like we
No,
have...
sir.
Not that I hit to have any strong feelings against the card, but for me, that's a Rule 0 card.
I think...
And no one talked about a Rule 0, so I don't anticipate it.
Yeah. I think the biggest issue with opposition agent is it does not work in stream Magic, and
It's really hard.
you have to have everyone has to
Webcam
have
Magic.
an updated version of their deck list available online to give to people. And
Hour of Promise. I'm going to find 2 lands and put them into play tapped and pass the turn.
Seems good.
I'm going to get Cavern of Skulls and name Avatar. And I'm going to get Mana Confluence.
Boy, this is fun.
Ooh,
Shit.
camera not available. We detect camera is either disconnected or being used by another application. Try closing any other. I don't know why I'm reading everything.
Read
My
faster,
camera
Pat.
I'm in. I can. We detect your camera is either disconnected or being used by another application. Try closing in any other applications that might be using your camera and then restart the Logitech after. Logitech was hard. There's like a lot of vowels and
People
letters.
are not.
Yeah, my camera got disconnected. But it's your turn, Kess.
All right. Do I have an instant speed effect? I don't. I untap.
Speed run 80%.
Draw a card. Ooh. You know what that card?
Draw-
You know what that card? Oh, I draw 2 more cards. Because
You sure do.
that's the world we're living in today.
Because we're living.
Desolate Lighthouse. I'm going to bring these over here, and I'm going to play... Is it Signet? Is it a red source? Yes, it is. And then I have
I'll believe you.
2 red sources plus a blue source that I need to do that. So then I have this 2 mana available after that, which I can use to do that and or that. Cool. I don't really need more cards though.
To hand size, I'm going to discard Chromatic Lantern.
That's fair. Yeah, I think it's time to make it happen, though. I will... What's the tapped artifact, Kendra? Or that's a land. Sorry, never mind. Welcome to not spell table magic. I'm going to cast my commander onto my my stack of cards. In this, whenever it casts, right? Whenever you cast. So this triggers first.
I might have a
Oh yeah, you may have a response.
Remember paper events? I remember paper events.
Pepperidge Farm remembers paper events.
I'm gonna
Magic Fest Reno. That's all I remember.
play one. I will disallow the Badrock mutate ability.
The Badrock mutate ability, but not the other 2.
I'll let you have the other 2, but not the Badrock.
Got it. And I
won't
still
counter Badrock.
Okay. I will loot first. Draw a card and then discarding
Are you countering the ability or the Vadrock?
Counter the ability.
Royal Scions. Vadrock mutates. I will steal. I guess the only other artifact is the signet. Right.
There's also the
Talisman.
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 I'm about to say there is also a Sword of Feast and Famine.
Oh, the
Sword
Sword of
seems good.
Feast and Famine is actually what I'm grabbing.
Yeah, that's
Sword of Feast
pretty
Yeah,
good.
I forgot about that theft.
or Famine.
Sword of good and gooder.
Yeah, I disallowed the wrong trigger. That's fine.
And then I will gain
No
4
one
life.
likes their commander getting blown out.
Sword of Lick and Glass.
That's cool. That's weird. That's neat. I will then equip Sword of Feast and Famine to
Here we
my
go.
friend here.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I will attack. I'm gonna stick. Well, I feel like I know what's going on there. I'm more afraid of Kendra. I'm gonna attack Kendra with my sword of things and all of the things on top of it. The birds on top.
Jake,
You are taking 6.
was that commander or no?
It is commander damage.
There it is.
Technically, it's first strike and vigilance as well, but that's less relevant. I think, and then I draw a card because Biden is in play.
Yes, I'll
Jesus.
discard an Urboard because I feel like we just don't need another one of those.
It's fair. That's
fair. Yeah.
And then I will untap all my lands, and then I will go to my second main phase. And I will. I think I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana available. 3, 4, 5. I could do that and that seems cool. Yeah, that's neat. I will 2 white. Oh no, I can't do. Oh, I can do both. Haha. 2 white and a colorless. I'm going to play Cub Warden on the Stacko cards. Any responses?
Here we go.
I am now going to steal the Signet. It's not a Signet. It's a Talisman.
Talisman.
Blue,
That's
black,
tapped.
Talisman. Sure. Yes, it is tapped. I will gain 4 life. 1, 2, 3, 4. I eventually am going to steal this Font of Mythos. Don't you worry. I'm going to make 2 tokens.
What's that bird called again, Cass?
Souvenir Snatcher.
Thank you.
It's stealing some souvenirs.
It sure is.
I was gonna cut. I was thought about cutting it because of the art thing, and then last time I had it, it was not very good. But here we are, and I really, really want them to print this card with actual good art.
Here you are with a Sword of Feast and Famine.
All right. I did the snatching. I did the token making. I did the life gain, and now I need to do the reanimating, and then I need to. Oh, I guess I loot first. Sure. Draw a card. Ooh, discard this land that I no longer need. Colonnade. And then I will reanimate. Royal Scions. And then I will. Biden, I did all of this. I'm sorry, I'm now taking a long turn that I didn't want to take. I kind of forgot that Sword of Feast and Famine was a thing and was going to do nutty things. I'm going to now Porcuparrot, getting 2 more tokens. Making sure I'm doing this correctly, so Souvenir Snatcher is just on top. I'm going to put Majestic Auracon on top, if that's okay. It's the only difference is its power and toughness, and it just is prettier.
Yeah, that's fine.
And then, so I get 2. I draw a card and discard a card. I will discard Chaos Warp. Yeah, Chaos. Joda is so. What does Joda say? What is the words on Joda?
You may pay Wooburg rather than pay the mana cost for spells that you cast.
I may pay Wurb. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna. I guess I'll discard Chaos Warp. I'm gonna use Vadrok's ability to Chaos Warp.
Chaos Warp Joda.
Yes, Joda.
That's fair. I will do that.
And I gain 4 life, and I steal Font of Mythos.
We did it. We got there.
We got there.
Oh my god.
What will we do? Font of Mythos. And then I will. I think that was everything. I think I did my turn because I can tap Porcupine whenever. Stole a thing, gained some life, made some tokens, reanimated a thing. Oh, I get to plus or minus the Royal Scions. I will plus Royal Scions to draw a card and discard a card. I will discard this here training center, and then I will pass my turn.
Resolve that Chaos Warp.
Oh yeah, Chaos Warp is happening.
True Conviction.
True Conviction does what?
Creatures I control have Double Strike and Lifelink.
Got it.
Oof. All right, I will untap.
And Haste from Fires of Yavimaya.
See, I was being helpful.
Bizarro.
That's a word for it, Cass.
That sure is a word for it.
Oh God,
we're still,
what have I done?
Drawing 3 cards.
Yes.
What half-cast rot?
These are my cat tokens. Gonna need more.
Drop a drowned catacomb.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to big cast for 2.
Yep, I deserve that.
Can't block.
I've taken 4 from. That's Ukima, right?
Yep.
Cool.
And then I'll do black, and 2 for damnation.
Yes!
Nice.
I'm very okay with this.
I'll allow it.
Yep, I'm fine with it. I guess I'm looking for tokens I don't need anymore. Yep. Stack goes into the yard. Vadrak goes back here. Bide, and then Biden and Font, and yep, cool.
Ukima will come over. We'll go to the command zone. Since he's leaving the battlefield, I'll have him. Guess I'll hit you for 2 more actually.
Yep,
and I'll gain 2 less.
I will take it.
And then I'll do green, and 1. I'll drop an Eternal Witness, and I'll grab back my Demonic Tutor.
Okay.
Seems solid.
Yeah, seems pretty good.
I'm realizing we may want to get rid of the Fires of Yavimaya. That's just a thing to the world at large.
Sure.
1, 2, 3,
Might
4,
be,
5,
might
6,
be why I got
7.
back my Demonic Tutor.
You don't need to do
after
that.
7.
You don't-
7. Okay, we're good.
That's not a thing you need to worry
We're
about.
good.
I'm at
Andrew,
7
you're up.
mana.
I'm up.
It'll be a minute.
What do we got? 1, 2, and 3. Oh, look! Just what I needed! More lands!
Ha!
Love
Oh, Kendra. Oh.
Fine, it's fine. It's fine. It is fine. That's my reliquary tower now. I'm gonna do 5 for this lovely Tezzeret Seeker.
Ooh, that is a really cool one. Put a +1/+1 on every creature when it dies.
it. Yeah.
We got, is that Tezzeret, original Tezzeret?
Yes.
Cool.
And I'm going to -4 it.
I have too much things on my desk. Tezzeret.
I am going to grab. Where are you?
The Tezzerets, whenever you like do like top ranking of Planeswalkers of all time, Tezzeret always messes it up because you're like, is this one of the best ones ever, or is it not one of? And it's really hard
Master
to
of the
decide.
Bridge is my favorite.
That's the new
Master
one,
of the
right?
Bridge
That's
is
the buy box.
That was the
Yeah.
I
War of the
love
Spark
that
buy
card.
box.
It's really cool.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Here it
Won
is.
a mini
I'm gonna
games
get-
off of that roll up.
I'm getting Prototype Portal.
Oh.
Okay. Okay.
And I'm going to imprint a Darksteel Citadel onto it.
Okay.
Okay, that's spicy.
Yeah. Yeah, that is spicy. So you're just gonna make a colorless land every turn?
I am. An
Seems good.
indestructible colorless land.
Right. Indestructible. How could I possibly forget?
I was wondering.
Want to feel that's important.
Seems important.
Noted.
It's really not. It's just a thing that happens.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, we're gonna make me a token. I'm gonna use some upside down nonsense cards. Ow. We're gonna use some lovely cool stuff ink where you can find cool stuff in cool stuff in stock every day tokens. Hey Cass,
Yes,
let's blow up that reliquary tower you got there.
I tap it for 1 mana.
Sadly.
Big sad face. Alright,
It's the
pass turn.
saddest float I've ever heard.
All right. Hang on. Stand by. Okay. Let's untap some lands. Draw 3 cards. 2, 3. Play a forest. Okay. Okay. So we can do some stuff here. 8 lands in play. Doesn't work. Okay. So y'all remember how I talked about enablers when we were setting up?
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Dream halls.
Oh.
Gross.
I would like to discard Chaos Warp to cast my commander.
Let's go.
Dream
Here we
Hall.
go.
Rather than play the mana cost for a spell, its controller may discard a card that shares a color with that spell. Seems like a totally
Seems
fine,
good.
fair card that was definitely okay to print ever.
Yep. Sure is. It does apply to everybody. So. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Can I?
Commander on the stack. Do you have a response, Kess?
Oh no.
Or to the okay.
I guess. Oh wait, so you play Dream Halls and then you can do the. Yeah. I got nothing. Oh. I guess I do have a response. You have 3 mana. What color of mana does the 3 mana you have untapped produce?
I have a forest, a cavern of souls, and a mana confluence untapped.
Okay.
And an Urborg's out, so
then I'm fine with it.
And they're all swamps. Thank you, Chris. Unfortunately for Kendra, Dream Halls doesn't really work too well with artifacts.
Sure.
Well, now it's better than it used to be.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's.
From a point of being political, I do have a way to make it so you don't one-shot kill me if you try attacking me.
Ooh, good to know. Well, I can't currently.
Or put me at. I will not be taking 20 if you decide for me to be the one to attack.
Kess is like, I will not be taking damage this turn. Okay, that's interesting. Well, as we say in the business, what do we say, folks? Should we make him have it?
I mean, I will be taking some amount. I just won't be taking 20.
Oh, you won't be taking 20? Okay.
Yeah.
How much will you be taking out of 20, Kess?
I will be discarding this here Ponder to play Capsize and return your double striking enchantment to your hand.
Okay.
And then I will be taking 10.
Yes, 10 commander damage.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep.
Cool.
That was weird.
Let's see. Yeah, I think that'll be the turn. I'll show a little restraint, and to hand size, I will discard Golos. Pass to Kess.
Okay. I will draw a card for the turn. I will... think very hard. Oh, we'll draw 3 cards, right?
Yep.
So 2 more.
You're the one with the fauna meat dust, man.
Yep. You have it, Tess.
Yeah, that's right. That's fair. You're not wrong.
No card flicking, huh?
There's flicking happening. I flick. I flick. I will discard Goblin Engineer to play Jeskai Ascendancy. I will discard Mystic. I'll discard Mystic Remora to play Time Wipe. Right? That's what this card is called. It's the Teferi board wipe.
You bounce a creature and destroy every other creature.
I can bounce a creature of mine if I want, and then all other creatures.
If you
die.
want.
Yeah.
Cool.
So that happens. In response to the Jeskai Ascendancy, I draw a card and discard a card. Discarding Irrigated Farmland. I will plus my friends over here, the Planeswalker brother and sister combo, drawing a card and discarding Fiery Owlet? Question mark? I think I want that. I think I don't.
How's it feel to discard a hand size, Cass?
I haven't had to yet. I'm casting a lot of spells. I'm doing a lot here. I'm going to discard. I guess I discard actually Fiery Islet. I will.
Also, again, you can use the Stream Halls.
I have been.
So,
right. So you don't. I don't.
Like,
the land is
hand
not as
size
important.
shouldn't be an issue most of the time.
Yes. Yeah. Fair enough.
Yes.
I will cast.
Unless you have all lands in hand.
Unless you have all artifacts in hand, either.
Yeah.
This Kaikar
I guess all Eldrazi.
by discarding this Ghostly Pilferer.
Oh no.
Okay. Okay.
It's not that you don't have to no too much. I don't have that much going on in my hand. I will just cast just straight up this here Arcane Signet. It'll trigger all these things. I'll make a token. Ooh, it's a spirit token, right? Yeah, I actually have cool spirit tokens to use from Bento. So then that triggers Jeskai Ascendancy, draw a card, discard a card. I will then 1, 2, 3. I guess I have to discard this anyways. Yeah, I'm gonna discard Archipelagor to cast Vadrock, mutating it onto Kaikar. Does that resolve?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no response from me. Ooh.
We do have a response?
No.
Oh, okay. What's the largest hand size? What's most cards in hand?
I have a full 7.
Yeah, I got
5.
6.
All right, I'm gonna cast Windfall.
Got him. Oh, I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it.
So everyone discard their hands and draw 7. 1,
Well,
I'm okay with this.
2,
I'm just like
3,
all these lands, get them out of here.
4, 5, 6, 7. Cool. I will discard Dream Halls for me and untapping was maybe not the best thing.
Yeah.
I will discard whatever balance with suspend to cast Council's Judgment. I'm gonna target no, I guess I don't want to do that right now. Never mind. I bide my time. I guess now I just tap mana for a thing. I have mana to tap. That's weird. I have to actually use mana to do a thing. I am going.
Imagine tapping mana.
Whenever the creature poker soldier's owner's hand. Are there any creatures in play that are problematic? No, right? All the creatures.
There are none.
I wiped the
There
board.
was a nice, tasty board wipe.
That was me. I did that.
Yeah,
that was
you.
I know who did that. That's cool. I guess I can just
I know
cast
him.
this straight up.
Hey,
I
know that
with
guy.
Creatures. So that's bad. Okay, what do we have in my graveyard? What's the best thing to do here?
Much less good.
I guess I just want to get rid of Fires of Yavimaya more than anything. So I am going to just using regular old-fashioned mana. Cast Sea Dasher Octopus, targeting Badrock.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to Chaos Warp your Fires of Yavimaya.
Sure.
And I will draw a card and discard a card.
Hey, Kendra,
yeah.
chat. Yeah.
I was just about to say. I just saw that.
Go ahead.
Yeah, yes, my entire deck is foil except for a single card that cannot be foiled.
I have that. My Geist of St. Traff deck is the same way. I have Tundra is not foil, and then Tithe.
Yeah, my only non-foil card is Volrath Stronghold.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay. We cut the deck. And we got a land.
I am going to discard this here thing that makes it so that everyone, balance for whatever, to play Teferi. The 3-mana one. Going to draw a card and discard a card from Jeskai Ascendancy. Going to...
That's fancy stained glass Teferi.
That is stained glass Teferi, which I have 2 of, maybe? Oh, no, I only have 1. I have 2 of the Japanese altered art, more of the Spark ones, the anime ones.
Fancy.
I was gonna do a thing. I did the thing. I have to do another thing. I have to keep doing things. Oh, it's this thing. Okay, I am going to. I guess I just straight up cast, and then I'm done casting spells out of my hand. I think that's fair, because I can do this and then hope I get there. And I'm like risking it for the biscuit, but that's what we're doing here, right? So I'm gonna just cast I guess I'll cast Dreamtail Hedron onto the stack. It lets me reanimate a thing, which I will reanimate Ancestral Visions, drawing 3 cards. I will also I guess I have like spirit tokens that I'm not keeping track of, and then I will draw a card, just regular style, and I will loot. I don't loot from Jeskai Ascendancy. Oh, no, I do because of the trigger. All right, and I'll loot from Jeskai Ascendancy. Didn't get there. Oh, and then I draw 3 cards. That's what I have not done yet. Okay, 1, please. 2, 3. Okay, I will discard Careful Study to mutate Pouncing Shark, which lets me draw a card, and then I will cast Windfall again. So everyone discard their hand and draw 7 cards.
All right, in response to the Windfall?
Yes.
I'm going to discard...
Are you going to cast something? Because Teferi says you can't.
That's right.
I made 3. 1,
yeah,
2,
never mind.
3.
Yep.
Discard our hands and draw 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. This train keeps rolling. Why is Dream Halls a card? This card should not exist.
Messed up magic card. Feel free to pass the turn anytime, guys.
I feel bad for our guests that I'm having to put everyone through this, but I also
I have deep regrets about playing this card right now.
I will continue this train to the best of my ability and figure out how I can win one day. Do I have anything that wins in my deck at all? Is this the thing I can even do? Like, I can cast Underworld. Wait, if I cast Underworld Breach, can I use Dream Halls to do the casting?
No.
I have to spend...
They're both...
Yeah,
they're different alternate casting costs.
Yes, okay. All right, so it's not that bonkers. I will... discard Soulfile Grandmaster to put Regal Legosaur onto the mutate trigger. This allows me to do all the things. I draw a card. I bounce a creature that's not in play. I will reanimate the spell Ancestral Visions. I will
draw some cards.
Loot. So draw 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Loot. Draw a card. Discard a card. Bounce the thing that doesn't exist, drew the regular card. The other two things don't do anything. Everything is good and is working out, and then I can continue this process. I will discard Through the Breach to cast Jeska's Will. I will make 7 mana.
God damn.
Keep this train rolling. I will draw a card, discard a card. I'm sad this happened after my attack step. Or I guess nothing has haste is the issue, right? So it doesn't matter. Draw a card, discard a card, exile 3 cards. I can cast them this turn. I will play the Ragrarian Crystal, drawing a card and discarding a land. I will play this here. Soul Ring, drawing a card and discarding a card. Island. I will then discard Secrets of the Dead to play Lordrakis, doing the thing. That Lordrakis is going to draw me a card. It's going to... I don't even know what this does. It just gives a creature +2/+0. Who cares? Bounce a thing, draw a card, does nothing, reanimates a thing. What do I want to reanimate at this point?
Run back Windfall?
Yeah, let's run back Windfall. Because, yeah, nothing in my hand's that good. I guess I should have done that first. Whatever.
Kendra, your graveyard must be so stacked by now.
Everyone draw 7 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Cool. I will discard...
Drawn 7, sorry.
I will discard this Azorius Signet to play... Oh, is it any color, or can it be colorless as all? Artifacts don't work with each other?
Artifacts don't work. It has to share a color with the card you're casting.
Got it. Okay, I'm going to use the remaining 3 red mana to play Crystal Shard. I'm going to use the Soul Ring. No, I don't want to do that. I'll sack 2 of the spirits I weren't making to make an Azorius Signet, and I will discard Soul Snare to play Vulpikeet, doing the thing. Gets a +1/+1 counter, and I'll figure out what's on top in a second. Getting to reanimate a thing. So I use 2 spirits. I've made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 10 spirits this turn? 11 spirits? Okay. And I used 2, so I have 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Relevant because of mana purposes.
I feel like I'm watching High Tide go off.
I know. I've never had dream halls before, so I don't know what I'm supposed to not do here. And then let's have some fun. Let's do the fun thing. We are going to play Wheel of Misfortune.
I have never had this resolved.
Okay. All right. I'm ready.
So am I.
With my handy dandy infinite tokens.
I'm just gonna use my spin down. Use my big spin down so y'all can see it.
Okay. I'm going to... Sure. Yep. Ready,
Cool.
set, go.
Oh, I haven't
0.
done that. Yeah, I was 0.
So we have 2 20s, 2 20s and a 0 and a 0. Okay, so
Yeah.
20s tie, we both take 20, right?
Yep. Sure do.
And then we all do the thing.
Well, you two do the thing.
Yeah.
Kendra and I sit here and do nothing, which we're both happy to do.
Okay. How's chat doing? All right, I discard Teferi's Protection, Plains, and Sunbaked Canyon. And then I will...
I'll just discard a whole bunch of crap, and I'm gonna draw a 20.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, you don't. You draw 7.
No, you draw 7.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a regular wheel unless you're the unless you chose the lowest number. Ugh.
Yeah. I usually play at my Xyrus deck where I always say 0.
And then I guess the loot happened. Whatever. Do I have a Thassa's Oracle in this deck? Is a good question. Maybe I should. Maybe just a win. All right, things that I can do now. I will discard Thieving Skydiver to play Brainstorm. Drawing 1, 2, 3. Plus the loot effect. Discarding. Ooh, spice. Discarding Giver of Ruins. I guess no one has artifacts, right? That's not like a thing that I have to worry about. I'll discard Dockside Extortionist. I will then discard Savine's Reclamation to play Sun Titan. Getting back Secrets of the Dead. I will then discard Geist of Saint Traft to put I guess. And I just cast spells, like, regularly. That's weird. Huntmaster of this, whatever Liger is. This is a big boy now. And all the things happen. I draw a card. I'll reanimate Savine's Reclamation, getting 2 things back, including... permanents, though. It's permanents that I get back. Getting... What's her face? And this here land that comes into play untapped. Or I guess I can get this baby Godzilla. If I mutate ever again. I think I have mutated with every creature in the deck, though. Putting me at... So 1 more spirit token. I think I'm now at a world where I am... Oh, you draw a card and loot. Okay, so I haven't done that. I draw a card and discard a card. And then I have this ability. Why? Stop, game. Stop me from doing stuff. I guess I can just stop my turn.
You could just stop yourself from doing stuff.
I know. I wish there was a way to rebuy a thing in my graveyard. Yeah.
Are you going to buy Dream Halls, Cass? Or are you going to print a Dream Halls?
I would buy it. I don't think I will. I think that makes this... This does not feel like it's providing fun for the rest of the people hanging out. I will cast this Cloud Piercer, though, on my... Well, I guess I'll wait. I'm going to pass my turn.
All right.
Oh,
I was expecting to die.
We've actually moved on. Oh my god!
Yeah, I figured it was time.
I think more than the Dream Halls, it was the Teferi stopping me from being able to cast anything.
That too. Like,
So
I
still,
definitely could have cast.
Still drawn 3. Right. I'll play a Clearwater Pathway, my land for turn.
Dream Halls with commanders, you still have to pay any applicable commander tax with mana.
Okay.
If that's relevant at all.
Oh, that's not. What the hell is my?
All right. What do I have in my deck?
Can I actually do anything that matters?
Oh, hey, unofficial Jeremy raid. Was there an unofficial raid that happened in the meantime?
Probably like a host.
Oh, a host. Cool.
Or he just told people to go watch us play.
Right. This wasn't meant to be a Storm deck. It just happens to be able to do it.
So, question, just because this hasn't come up in a while for me. If I bounce a commander to my hand, can I send it back to the command zone? Actually,
You can.
I guess it doesn't really matter. No, we're fine.
Okay.
What?
I think anytime your commander would change zones, you can put it in the command zone instead. Or
Right.
Hey, Mr.
I
Ryan.
don't want to do that anyway. I kind of like brain farted for a second.
Sure.
I guess I'll crap. I guess I'll discard Malakir Rebirth, and I'll pay the 2 for the commander tax on Ukima. feel like it did something. And
Vadrock.
yeah, because I won't lie, I got a lot of artifacts in hand all of a sudden.
Was Vadrock one of the
Yikes.
decks I have not put onto Architect?
After watching someone go off with Dream Halls out, you're watching someone about to pay for their fucking spells, like a peasant.
All right, so I want to look at what chat did while I was taking my sweet time. We had a soup in the chat, Goose God.
I guess I'll discard Arcane Denial so I can play Mask of Riddles.
Sure.
I guess just to tilt anyone that hates white border, I'll pay 4 for this grafted exoskeleton.
Ooh, spicy.
Why is it white border?
Why not?
Because I have a Conrad deck that I have white border the entire 99 of, or I have about 20 cards left. But yeah, so every card's white border, and if it doesn't exist in white border, I gave it a white border.
Yeah.
So
Including my Cabal
did you
coffers.
buy the Tybalt? The Tybalt?
No, I did not. I do need to get my hands on that.
It's sweet.
I'll just
Highly
slap the
recommend it.
grafted exoskeleton on them because
Alright.
I can.
Let's organize my deck, my graveyard. I don't need these lands.
And I think I'm just gonna pass after that. Because again, lots of artifacts in hands, and that doesn't count.
1, 2, and 3.
Where is that deck box? Here we go. So I can't talk about this deck without.
Thinking about things.
It's a nice opportunity for me to be able to show people how good certain cards would look if they had white borders. So like,
God,
that's always fun. Like that Chainer. Like look how good Chainer looks with white border.
Yeah, Chainer's great.
Can
Call
agree to disagree.
I
I have no objection
Callers.
to natural white borders, but when people apply their own, I'm like, I don't know about that. I can't get behind that.
I mean,
yeah, you got about 20 left.
Just sounds like you hate fun.
Yeah.
I mean, I did just let Tess have a lot of the fun.
did I have fun or was I stressed out by the options I had?
You could have stopped at any time.
Well, but
except
that's hard for
Conrad's
me.
Altar, so that's also
Alright, we're gonna make a
Oh,
Darksteel Forge,
this
or
is exiled.
Darksteel Citadel token. Too many Darksteel
Hey.
card.
True.
At this point, math's hard.
Mm-hmm.
Second thing, it stops Dream Hall shenanigans a little, but
Oh God. I do think I want to add a Fate Stitcher or a Stitcher supplier. Fate Stitcher. Fate Stitcher.
Stitcher Supplier is a black card.
Yeah,
so.
it's Fate Stitcher. It's Fate Stitcher.
I'm gonna discard this counter spell to bring back Sharoom.
Dope.
Bring in Sharoom. What are we getting? Get some things, some stuff.
I don't know what's the blue unearth 1 blue mana untap a permanent.
Yeah, that's Fate Stitcher.
Fate. Yeah, okay. Maybe Google the word.
What
Fate.
are you trying to untap?
Well, just I have with Jeskai Ascendancy, it's just in generally good because it untaps it every turn, so it makes an extra mana every time you do the thing. Or
Seems
more
alright.
if you have something that untaps for mana.
You got a pretty hefty graveyard to.
I do, and I'm just trying to think in my head how I'm doing things and what I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. It's one word. Who knew?
I'm gonna get this fancy little unwinding clock.
Josh Lee Kwai knew.
That's fair.
Discard this Wrath to cast. I need a math here real quick. I have not played land yet for turn. I will into the Royal Mushroom. Back to my hand. And I'll actually put it in my hand. After that, we're gonna go a lovely 7 mana. You know it, you'll love it. Overload's Iconic Rift.
How do I feel about this?
Not thrilled about it, but okay.
Look, Cass. I'm a little tired of the shenanigans.
I'm into it.
I mean, the fact that the board is empty is totally fine. What I'm saying is that all of that stuff is back in his hand, and I'm not sure how I feel about that.
Oh yeah,
well,
I'm not super worried about.
Well, Dream Halls has gone away too.
Dream Halls is gone away, and I promise I've learned my lesson.
I get to do someone for infect, which in this deck might matter.
Okay. Yeah, that happens. I guess I make a ton of red mana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 red mana. And then everything else goes to my hand.
I am once again going to throw this at Cass.
You have your sword. Is it whenever it leaves the battlefield?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I take
Whenever
4.
Chemo leaves the battlefield.
I get that 6
Take
those back to my
4
hand too.
infect. You do.
I'm going to take these swords, my Biden, and a talisman back to hand.
And all of this. Talisman's back to your hand. Yep.
Sick. Alright, I'm playing a Watery Grave, tapped, and then I am passing the turn.
Alright.
We'll all untap, and during your upkeep or whatever, I'll make another Citadel token.
Look at us playing fair magic as Richard Garfield intended.
I know, right? Imagine
And stream holes.
Imagine.
Hey, Cosmosan, that's awesome. I'm really glad we were able to help you get upgrade to your modern intro experience, because jumping in could have definitely been a wild one.
I will cast Sky Shroud Claim, find 2 forests. They will come in. We get a Stomping Ground, and what's the next forest in my deck? Breeding Pool. I'll shock both of those in, so I'll go down to 30. It's 4, 8. Hang on. I am not going to shock either of them in. And then I'm going to tap 6 and play Morag, Fury of Akoum.
I'm okay with this.
And I'll pass from there.
I will say, Asika is really cool. I'm really excited for her. I'm excited for a lot of these cards at call time.
I'm gonna fetch with Flooded Strand and see what we have in the deck that's left.
This set is just kind of my jam. I'm super hyped for it.
I'm excited for is it Torolf? The Thor analog.
Alright, note to self, add Thassa's Oracle or some variety of card that lets you win when you have too many cards in deck. Okay, so we are going to fail to find. We are going to play Baby Godzilla.
How about Egon?
Yeah, I like Egon a lot.
That's a really cool card.
Especially
that is a
when you
really
have
cool
of a
card.
comrade deck.
I'm
really into it there.
Cast
So-
Soul Ring. I'm going
I promised
to
I will be the very first person to get a Ghostbuster
Arcane
altar back
Signet.
done.
I'm going to.
I got a buddy who was thinking about doing the same thing. Actually, I'm like, do it.
I'm a
Do it.
huge Ghostbusters nerd.
Amazing.
Visit Signet.
Ghostbusters 2 is a criminally underrated film, and you cannot change my mind.
It's one of the few films that's actually almost as good as the original, if not like as good.
Gonna
But
play.
people seem to hate the movie. I don't get it.
Oh,
I don't understand that at all. That movie's amazing.
I also lost a life from Mana Confluence.
I'm going to play Azorius Signet in just the day of ramping, and then I'm going to move to discard.
How many cards do you have in hand, Cass?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 cards.
Yep,
God,
that sounds right.
Pre-releasing drafts. Remember
Discard
those?
Vadrock to the command zone.
I remember those.
3,
I am very, very bad at drafting,
4,
so I don't really do it. But I love pre-releases.
5,
Same.
6.
I mean, I've been buying pre-release kits from my LGS, just taking them home and opening them.
Yeah, I haven't done that, but I really should do that.
Figured I'm cool spending like 20, 25 bucks, kicking some business to him outside of the singles I get. But that's it for me for sealed product at this point.
Well, my LGS is one cool stuff inquiry. You can find cool stuff in stock every day. So
I'm done.
Does that cool stuff include articles written by our friend Kendra Smith?
it sure does.
Oh,
I will also once again tap this prototype portal on Cass's turn and on Chris's turn.
Sure. I will draw a single card because there's no font out.
When you say the most hyped Kaldheim card, do you mean most? This is a chat. Most hyped as in overhyped, or like the card we think like people are most excited by so far?
Or the card that you're the most hyped about?
I am probably at the moment most hyped about Tybalt's.
Tybalt's sweet.
There's a lot of cool stuff.
I love that because I totally called that.
Yeah, I mean a lot of people. Yeah, it's that was a cool thing that they did. I like how they're just like, we can't name it Loki for legal reasons, but it's Loki, right, guys? Right? We all get that.
Yeah.
They can name it Loki for legal reasons all day long. Yeah. They just don't want to.
And a sanctuary,
right? Like Loki is not Disney does not own Loki.
Right. Look, there's a Yu-Gi-Oh card with Loki and all that, you know.
Yeah. What I mean is like they couldn't trademark the name Loki if they wanted
Talisman.
to.
They don't trademark a lot. It's more Talisman. That after they don't want to do,
but they don't
world.
want to regardless.
Yeah. Like if there's some reason, like
for whatever reason,
land.
They've been pretty public about it, right? Like they did in Arabian Nights. They used like a free use source material where they put real stuff, and they in hindsight think that was they would rather the stuff that they do be their take on those things than try and just be
translate
the
it into magic-ese.
Right. Which is why we also didn't get Hercules, right? We got Gideon.
Got like Hero Virus, which I think was kind of like close to that.
No, they said they didn't get it into the like they were like we missed it, but then it was like pretty obvious that it's Kithian in like when they returned, and then like Gideon was supposed to be that, and then he died. So here we are, R.I.P.
Anyway, I'm gonna pass.
Why?
Ran out with signets, played Ukima, dropped an Anna Sanctuary.
Anna Sanctuary, sweet.
All right, one single lonesome card drawn. I'm gonna make another Darksteel Citadel.
If only there was something you could do about drawing the one card.
If only.
The new Village Art's right. The new Village Rights art is sweet.
Yeah, that art is sick.
That's real good.
I think the art I love the most. I gotta look up the dude's name because I always get it wrong.
Mm-hmm. There are a lot of
bear
names
with
in this
me.
set.
I am going to cast this lovely little shroom.
Mm-hmm.
And we are going to go ahead and grab this nice, shiny, fancy, I dropped it, oops, little dark steel forge.
Yep.
Yep.
And I'm going to do... I'm sorry?
Go ahead, sorry.
I'm going to use this whole 6 mana of Dark Steel Citadels for a nice, happy, fancy, smancy little, like I said, Gladys.
Yep.
Yep.
Alright, and
So all things are artifacts.
all things are artifacts.
Are they
And all my
colorless, or are
artifacts
they
indestructible.
are they colorless, or are they
Everything's colorless.
but are they colorless in addition, or just everything is now color? So Dream Halls like wouldn't work even if we wanted it to.
Right, that's
Cool.
how it works.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that was why I had them, like I said, Gladys last turn, and I thought about doing it, but I was like, I think Cyclonic Rift is just a little better right now.
Yeah. All cards that aren't on the battlefield, spells, and permanents are colorless, period.
Yep. And I will play this fancy little Academy Runes,
Mm.
and then I am going to pass the turn and untap all of my lands.
You sure will.
The card, Varigoth Blood Sky Sire. I got that as a showcase art. That's actually the one card I've pre-ordered from this set.
Is that the demon that demonic tutors when you attack?
Yep.
Nice. Seems good.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. What can we do here? Well,
The showcase art is just sick. Surprising no one.
Sorry.
One, two, three, four, five.
My graveyard is a ludicrous amount of lands.
I'm gonna cast Finest Hour,
Sure.
and then I'm gonna cast. Sorry, Chris. I'm gonna cast Hellish Norn.
Sure. Take 2.
Yep.
I'm gonna gain 2.
Go for it. Okay. Then I am going to attack Mr. Kessler for 9.
For 9. Okay.
9.
I'll also just make a Dark Steel Citadel.
Yep. I take
Sure.
9.
Take 9.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. It's 10 with Finest Hour, and I get an extra combat immediately after.
Got it. Okay.
Okay.
I just love this. These like Dark Steel Citadels are like double indestructible. It's great.
I don't know if I'm the threat here, but if you want to murder me, you can.
I mean, I
have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cards in my deck. You know, knowing that none of them are Thassa's Oracle.
are Thassa's Oracle. Yeah, that's true.
Okay. If you want to attack me, you can.
I would like to now attack Chris for 11. I mean, I can't really get through Kendra with like a 13-8.
I mean, you can attack me again if you want. If you want, I have a blocker, so you're not murdering someone. So you might as well attack me, and then that puts me behind, so I can't attack on my turn.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, you're not at 8. You were at 20,
yeah.
And you're now at 8.
I went to 8.
Sorry. I thought he was murdering you, which is why I was trying to.
No.
Just join your club.
Got it. The 8 club. This is a way cooler club than the 30 or 27 club. We're in like the 2nd grade. I just learned multiplication. Maybe. I don't know how. No. What's 8 years old? 2nd grade?
I got a Nintendo at
second
home.
or third grade, depending.
Yeah. Okay. I learned cursive.
Nice.
Or did I? Or did I learn cursive?
Or-
I'm failing
I'm
cursive.
gonna pass the turn after that.
Let's see. Let's find out what NES game was out in '88 when I was 8.
Okay, we're gonna draw a card for the. I only draw one, right? There's no fonting around.
True.
Okay. I am going to play. I guess that no longer does anything.
I would have been playing Super Mario Brothers 2.
Okay, I'm going to try not. Oh, it does whenever. Oh, you may. Okay, cool. I like the may part of this experience a lot. I guess if I leave my mana untapped, that has the best chance of survival.
I'm actually at 6 because I do not gain 2 because Akima would have been at 2 power when he left the battlefield.
Sure.
Good call, chat.
Okay, so I'm doing that, and that's cool. And then I'm going to do that, I guess, which lets me do that thing. And then I need to get rid of that because of the power of looting being in my life, but I don't know how to deal with that. So you're at 27, Carson?
I am.
How much commander damage have you taken? None?
I took 2, I think, from Ukima.
Okay. Well, I guess I
4.
can do it on other things. So maybe I have to do Kaikar first. Yeah, I do have to do. Well, I guess I have a lot of mana, so I can just start doing that afterwards. Okay. I will 1, 2, 3, 4. I will play Kaikar. And then for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I will mutate Vadrock. Oh, can I give it haste? Is that a thing I have even? It's interesting that none of the mutate creatures give haste.
That is interesting.
It's just like a thing I'm learning today.
I did not know that. I only ever played like Soul Time Mutate, so I figured at least some of the red ones did.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Yeah.
You think?
According to Scryfall, 0 cards with both mutate and haste.
I guess technically Abzan Mutate, but it's literally just Nethroi.
Right.
Yeah, none of them give haste. So, do I want to Vadrock onto Baby Godzilla? I guess I do want to do it on Baby Godzilla. Okay, I'm going to mutate onto Baby Godzilla. This is going to create a situation where I reanimate Savine's Reclamation.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to, with Savine's Reclamation, bring in Underworld Breach and Dockside Extortionist.
Cool.
I'm correct that every card in play is an artifact?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So how many is that?
I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
12.
I'm going to write it down.
18, 12,
I have 15.
15. Okay, so that
45?
is
45?
a dumb card. So 45. Now, Dockside dies immediately?
True.
And we just repeat the process.
Yeah, I can now make a lot of mana and cast every card in my graveyard. And then I draw a card and discard a card, which is the dangerous part. Ooh, except that's cool. I'll discard. Actually, that's pretty sweet here, right?
Kess, are you going to deck yourself?
I'm going to try and not deck myself, is the goal. I'm going to discard. I don't want to discard it. Wait, I'm correct that this doesn't let me mutate, right?
What?
Yes. Yeah, I can't mutate with Underworld Breach. But I can cast this. Okay, so I'm gonna move that into the graveyard. I'm going to cast Baral's Expertise in the meantime. Returning oh, I guess I don't want to do that yet. Yeah, I do want to do that now. Elishnorn, Sharoom, and Vadrock to my hand, along with Baby Godzilla.
I too like to live dangerously.
And I'm going to return Jeskai Ascendancy into play. So I'm now at 10 treasure tokens. Welcome to Storm, apparently, the deck that I didn't know I was playing. I guess then after
Secret
that
Storm
happens and resolves, I get a spirit token.
I mean, it can happen in any order, really.
Yes, that's true. Iroh is the spirit token, and then Jeskai Ascendancy gives nothing because it now enters play. Okay. We now live in a world where stuff is good. I will then once again mutate Vadrock onto Kaikar. This goes down to 6. So what is it? It's 36 is what I'm at right now. It's going to be easier if I just use this. Use 1. 36. Okay. Vadrock, I'm going to do Savine's Reclamation again. Grabbing Swiftfoot Boots. And I guess I'll just do Dockside. Soulfire Grandmaster. This goes back. Everything gets +1/+1. So this is at this. I get a Spirit Token from Kaikar, which is this. Soulfire Grandmaster's in play. So, okay. So I believe that I can this turn... I can't give everything haste. I can just give my big one. So I can kill Carson, or... I can kill one of you, but I can't kill both of you. Right? Because I can... I don't think I can give haste to something else. It's annoying that only one thing gives haste, and then I will lose. Because with my escape cost... Oh, this is so much. I don't figure this out. I'm sorry. I didn't know this deck did this. This is the 3rd time I've played it, and all these cards are really good.
That's just like how Magic tends to work a lot of times. Like,
Especially Commander.
Right.
Oops, I just accidentally have a combo with my deck that I didn't know existed.
Yep. I mean, like, yep. Yeah. So I can... So I can't win by that, because that's bad. But I can... just keep doing this. I can keep Savine's Reclamation. I don't even need to use the Vadrock trigger. The question is like, I have one creature with haste that I can use right now. And is there another way I can do damage? I guess I can reanimate Porcuparrot. But it's not equal to its power. It's equal to mutate. Oh, but it untaps every single time. Okay, yeah. So, all right. So I will cast Porcuparrot just using Underworld Breach. So this goes down to 32. And I remove 1, 2, 3, 4 cards to escape. And then I am going to give it the boots. And then I'm going to... mutate this cat onto... Oh, I guess it doesn't... Well, yeah, I mutate the cat. I then tap the bird in response, doing 1 damage to Carson. It untaps. Everything gets +1/+1. This triggers once. I reanimate Savine's Reclamation, bringing back Dockside Extortionist, as well as Burning Vengeance. That then makes a spirit token. That then untaps everything. Everything gets +2/+0.
You draw a card off of the Savine's Reclamation and the Birding Vengeance?
I don't.
Off of Jeskai Ascendancy?
It's a
or is that a May?
It's a May.
Oh, nice. Handy.
And then I untap everything. So I'll do 1 more damage to Carson. I will then mutate Volpakit onto the Kaikar stack. All the triggers happen. I get to cast Savine's Reclamation. I'm going to use that, which does I'll do 3 damage to Carson between the Volpakit and the Burning Vengeance. Oh, I didn't. It's 45 tokens a turn, right? Every time I do Dockside, that hasn't changed. Cool.
It's a couple less now.
You bounced 2 of them.
Okay,
one
so
one each from me and Kendra. So
43. Cool. All right. Then that Burning Vengeance. So I'm going to get Savine's Reclamation again. I'm going to get. I guess I can just keep making red mana too. I will get. Where's the? Sorry, I lost an artifact that's supposed to be in here somewhere.
Hello.
cat. Both my cats are sleeping.
I guess I'll just get Teferi, and I will get.
Oh, she's not small either.
Crystal Shard. That then will untap everything. Everything gets +3/+3. I will Lord Drakis -3, 29. And do that again. 3 damage to Carson. I will bring. I'm actually just going to reanimate Jessica's will this time around. Oh no, I won't. I don't want to do that. That's dumb. Because I will die.
Do it.
Ooh, actually,
do it, coward.
I'm
Do
going
you
to.
won't.
Do it.
I'm going to bring back. What's her face? What's her name? Lady from Kaladesh. Makes 1/1 tokens whenever you cast a non-sorcery spell.
Oh. Yep.
So I
Yeah, her.
I can picture her. Yeah. I can picture her. God damn it.
Yes. Yeah, that's happening. So triggers happen, untap. This happens. Burning, that's later. Burning Vengeance I did already. Saheeli, thank you.
Saheeli, yeah. Thank you.
I will then tap Volpkeep, do 1 damage to... Oh, and I get a bird token. I have 2 more bird tokens. I will play Lord Drakis. I will use that to do the thing. I had a whole game plan. I guess Savine's Reclamation again for something. Because then I can give 2 things haste after this, and then I'm good. And whatever the largest 1/1 token is. So I will get Raw Green Crystal and... Is it untap each creature, right? Yeah, control get +1/+1. I just need to cast cards from my graveyard and make sure I go infinite. All right, so what's the loop? Okay, so I can do 1, 2, 3, 4. I have mana that's producing. I have infinite. Do you guys want me to go through this, or do you want me to do it? I guess is a question I have. Or would you like to? What would you like to happen next? I can the loop is I can use Capsize to bounce this back to my hand and then restart this process along with Dockside Extortionist, doing 2 damage a time, casting Capsize out of my graveyard in a loop, is what I've realized.
We're dead.
Cool.
Yep.
Sounds like the game's over.
Yep, and